Welcome to cooking cheap, easy, and tasty meals. Okay, today I'm going to make a simple dish. I'm going to make hamburger steak with onions and gravy. It's a nice, simple lunch dish. So, first thing I'm going to add is a quarter cup of breadcrumbs. That's about a pound of ground beef. I'm also going to add 1 egg, some Worcestershire sauce, some salt, pepper, some garlic powder, and onion powder. Now we're going to mix all that together and we're going to make some meat patties. But first thing we're going to do is mix all this up. The easiest way is just get your hand in there. If you have gloves, it makes it easy. I don't usually mind, but I've been working in the garden. My hands look bad, so I just figured I would do it this way so I wouldn't offend anyone. So pretty well mixed. I'm going to take and just grab and make a meatball about the size I want it to be. Be gentle with it. If you overwork the hamburger, it'll be tougher. So I would recommend you be gentle with it. I've used a hamburger press in the past, and I've come to realize that while that is efficient and fast, the hamburger doesn't come out as tender. It seems to be a little tougher. Now you could take a scale and weigh these and get them to the exact size, but I'm not going to do that because it isn't that important to me. Okay, we've got the patties ready. We're ready to begin cooking. Since I'm using an induction cooktop and I have a ceramic pan, I want to bring the temperature up slowly initially so that it don't damage the surface. I think they recommend that you start it slow, and then once you've given it time to warm up, then to raise the temperature. So I'm going to raise the temperature to 7. I'm going to put a little olive oil in the pan. You might want to use something different. That's just what I want to use at this point in time. I'm going to take the meatball, try and shape it. Try and put it down. I'm not to abuse it too much. I'm going to press them down when I get them all in there, but just trying to get a little shape on them to start with. Press them all down just a little bit. All right, now I'm going to add the onions. Let the onions and the ground beef patties cook. All I'm really trying to do at this point is get them brown on each side. Go ahead and turn that one. Nice brown. Looks good. Turn that one. Turn them all over. See if I can't get a nice brown on both sides. All we're doing now is cooking the other side. Again, it's going to take about 4 minutes per side. It'll be a few more minutes. I used a yellow onion. You could certainly use a red or any other. This typically is made with a white or yellow onion. This is ground round. You certainly could use something that has more fat in it. It might help get the onions cooked faster, give it a little more flavor, but That's what was on sale. All right. The patties appear to be done. Probably not cooked all the way through yet. Let's take a look. Actually, that could cook for a little longer. It's not browned on the bottom as much as I would like. Make sure they're all touching the surface. And they don't have onions under them. That one's probably ready. I would have liked them to brown a little bit more, but I think they're probably where they need to be. So we're going to pull them out. And all we're going to do is set them on a plate and keep them warm for a little while. Still time to put them back in. Okay, let's let this continue cooking. Onion is really starting to really brown. I'm going to get the flavor out of the onions. Now I'm going to put a little flour in here. It's going to be a thickener. I'm going to stir it in here and let it cook to get the rawness out of it. If you don't think flour can be raw, try some sometime. It hasn't been cooked down a little bit. It tastes raw. Now, we're going to put some beef broth. I always use better than bouillon, and it doesn't completely mix in until I put it in to cook. There we go. Now, the last thing I want to add is 2 tablespoons of red wine. You could use sherry, whatever you like. I'm not even really sure what I'm putting in here, but it's just a red wine that I had in the refrigerator. I had a little bit of it left. I figured I would use that. Now, I'm going to add these back in. So they can get some of the flavor. And of course, you add all the juices that might have come with them. And I'm going to turn the temperature down to about 2.5 to let it simmer for a while. In about 5 minutes, that's going to be finished. I'm going to turn these over one more time, just to make sure both sides get the benefit of the flavor. Give it a few more minutes, and I would say that's done. Today we're going to have beans from out of the garden, and a hamburger steak with onions and gravy, and potatoes that have been cooked in an air fryer and mashed in their skins. I think that'll make an excellent lunch. If you try it, let me know how you did. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and give us a like. Thank you.